So I'm a man of my word, man. If I promise, you know, if you ever rock with the Pharaohs, I'ma always hold it down with you, and I'm gonna stand by that. Let me just make this clear. Brother goes by the name of Ensayne Wayne, and this is Memphis, ladies and gentlemen. For all my Memphis subscribers out there, this is Memphis. Drumma Boy, obviously from Memphis. Ensayne Wayne from Memphis. These are two producers. So Drumma Boy is the face that you know more. Drumma Boy's created hits like No Hands. He's worked with Gucci, a lot of great artists. Gotti. I think he made That's What's Up for Gotti as well. For all my Memphis people out there, y'all know that's one of his biggest records. Drumma Boy got a lot of huge records. By the way, No Hands is my favorite twerk song of all time. Let's make that clear. Drumma Boy's brother, Ensayne Wayne, over the weekend was shot and killed outside of Drumma Boy's store. Now, what I've been told, and I don't want to get this misconstrued. I can't confirm this is fact. I'm not trying to paint a bad image on the story by any means, but I think Drumma Boy wasn't in town. I think he was might out of town doing some sort of gig, right? And Ensayne Wayne got into an argument with somebody outside of their House of Fresh clothing store, and it led to Ensayne Wayne being shot and killed outside of the store. And you know, I met Ensayne Wayne. I'm pretty sure I'm probably one of his only ever interviews online, and I only seen this man one time. I've talked to this man one time in life. It was probably a couple hours though. We talked just about the music industry, and he talked about how he loves being behind the scenes. As a matter of fact, he had this record with Dolph. A lot of y'all know it. It's called Money, Power, Respect. He let me listen to it, and he was like, I got one with Dolph. I know I got one. I'm trying to convince Dolph to make it the single, you know? So I just thought his energy was real, y'all. And I meet a lot of people. I just thought this brother's energy was real. I'm not lying. I'm not saying that just because today is the day that he you know, we're celebrating his life, right? He got killed over the weekend. I'm not doing that because of that, because I could have just not said anything about it, but I feel as if though it's right. I thought his energy was so infectious that one time I was around him, I just feel as if though this video was right. I'm one of his only interviews out in the atmosphere. This just feels right. And I've been around Drumma Boy once or twice. His energy is really good as well. They're just good people, man. They allowed me to come in their studio, work with them, interview them, and I know this is a devastating loss for Drumma Boy. I know he's still trying to work through it and everything like that, and I just want to send some condolences to the family, man. Drumma Boy did leave this comment on his Instagram account. He said, I lost the first person I ever looked up to in life, the first person I ever wanted to be like, my big blood brother. My dad showed me the fundamentals of music and music theory, but my brother introduced me to making beats. He paved the way for me, introduced me to everybody he could, continuously bragged about me, and gave me an alternate route to take. I always just wanted to see him smile and be proud of my moves I made, as well as the moves we made together. Thank you for all the condolences. Legends live forever. Rest in peace, Ensayne Wayne. And to be clear, Drumma Boy, when we did our interview, you go check it out. It's on my channel somewhere. Just search Drumma Boy. He talked about how valuable and how important Ensayne Wayne was, his brother was to his career. And this ain't just something new he's just saying because he passed away. Trust me, Drumma Boy made sure in my interview with him that he made it known to me and any of my followers out there that his brother is one of the biggest reasons why he's in the position that he is now. Can't do anything but respect that. I always tell everybody all the time, like, I could tell you who I am as a person, but the way people speak of me and speak of my character is truly just who I am, right? My words only mean so much, but if people speak highly of you, that means a mouthful. Again, I want to say rest in peace to Ensayne Wayne. I think it's fitting to end this video with the back end being our interview with Ensayne Wayne. He doesn't have, like I said, he doesn't have a lot of interviews out there in the atmosphere. I don't think he does a lot of interviews like that. But I would love for you guys to get to know the person that I was able to meet one time. And like I said, man, nobody's pressing me to do this video. This video won't do a lot of views, but I just feel as if though it's right. It is right to honor this man's legacy. And rest in peace to Ensayne Wayne. Gone too soon. Prayers to the family. Ensayne Wayne, dead at the age of 49. Rest in peace. We are back with this itsmrtaliaferro.com. I'm here with one of the hottest producers that you don't even hear too much from, but if you hear his resume, you'll know he had his hand and a lot of things moving. This producer is out of Memphis, Tennessee. OG in the game. Can I say that now?
OG officially.
I'm here with Ensayne Wayne. How you doing today, my man?
I'm good. Pleasure for having me.
Can you tell these people, for the people who don't know much about Ensayne Wayne, can you tell us some of the people you worked with, some of the artists you've had your hand with, and the careers that's out there?
Man, let's see, Scarface, Tila, A-Ball, MJG, 3-6 Mafia, Yo Gotti, Shouted Low, Gucci, Dream, Ludacris, Lil Wayne, Young Bird, Cap One, Rocco. Amazing list, you know what I mean? I can keep going.
What's it like, all these names, these heavy hitters you've had your name, man, you seeing where their careers are at. Mm-hmm. Just like saying you had your name. What's it like being a part of all this?
It's amazing, you know what I mean? It's a wonderful feeling to be able to do something that you really love to do.
Yeah.
You know, first and foremost, it's a privilege to be able to do something that you love to do and you guys like it.
How did you get your start?
I saw y'all just interviewed my little brother Drumma boy, and for those that didn't know, that's my little brother. But I came from a very musical family. My mom sang opera, and my grandmother, you know, she had a baby grand in the house, and man, I always pecked on it and was always around music. The greats, you know, David Porter, Al Green, Rufus Thomas, Maurice White, Isaac Hayes, you know what I mean? Those amongst friends.
When you're breaking a new artist, what's the feeling like? Walk me through this. Getting an artist at the beginning stages of the career, working with them, and kind of seeing them branch up and becoming some of these superstars. You've seen it all. You've seen like so many big names get their career going. What's it like, the early stages of the whole process?
Well, it's you know, it's artist development. You know, it is finest, basically. You know what I mean? You know, all of them are very passionate about what it is that they're trying to do. You know, all of them want to win. So it's a good and a great feeling to be able to, you know, have something to do with, you know, their first beginnings and being able to teach them and tell them something and being able to guide them. So it's a good thing. You
brought up little brother Drumma boy. What's it like seeing him grow and knowing that, if anybody, you was the helping hand, and he watched after. He just told me he just kind of watched after your lead, and he brought up his first experience in the studio. Mm-hmm. What's it all like with little brother, seeing him grow and being more of that face in front of the camera, even though he's a producer as well, and you seeing that?
Well, he's a Leo, so you know how Leos are. He like, yo, I'm gonna do it. So, you know, yeah, I'm the proudest big brother ever.
Yeah.
You know, to have a very successful young brother that had momentum, drive, integrity, and got his respect. So, you know what I mean? He definitely earned his respect in the game. So, you know, I'm proud, very proud of him.
You know, I got to bring up one of your top tracks. I'm not sure if this is the highest as far as charts, mm-hmm. but this is one of the singles you're more known for. Back in the day, that T-Pain, Plies, Shouty. Plies, one of my favorite Instagram people. But like, what's it like? What was that track like? And what all went into that crazy, one of the hottest tracks for over a year, just spinning? What was that whole process like?
Well, we were kind of like, I was at the time, like starting my transition to becoming an ATLian.
Yeah.
And coming from Memphis, you know, being raised on, you know, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and all the greats. I was on a road trip actually, and had been listening to Fantasy, and I was like, man, when I get to the studio, I already know what I'm gonna do. And man, when I got to the studio, I think I didn't even make it up to the studio. I stopped in the kitchen and plugged the beat machine up in the kitchen and created a hit. Like, and I don't even think it took me 15 minutes.
Did you know that was for T-Pain? Like the chords and everything, did you know that would fit T-Pain?
Nah. That credit goes to my little brother.
Oh, okay.
Because he was the one who, you know, went into the meeting and played a series of records, and T-Pain, as I heard it, jumped off the couch and went in there and sung a hit record, and that's the story.
That started Plies as well. Like, so if you really want to say you got that credit for his career, There you go. What's some other big tracks that you worked on, like as far as like just big tracks, radio success?
Squares Out the Circle with Rocco. Y'all done heard that. The new record that I just did is Trey Songz, Hard Time, Salute the Done Deal, and Spins, Hood Rich. And we did a good record with that. And man, Jose Guapo, Gordo, that's a record. Pee Wee Longway, California, it just came out. Young Book, Like I Love Her. Y'all can check that out.
Video on World Star right now, tearing up everything.
So, I'm just trying to stay busy, you know what I mean?
Ensayne, I gotta thank you for taking the time out, sitting with itsmrtaliaferro.com, catching up, man. Thank you, and I'm just so honored to be by a legend who's had so many plays and so many careers. Thank you for taking the time out with itsmrtaliaferro.com.
That's what's up, man.
It's itsmrtaliaferro.com. I'm here with that producer, the one and only himself, Ensayne Wayne.
What's happening? It's your boy Ensayne, and you rocking with MrTaliaferro.com.